first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And this will not be returned to start the game. The new rule here in effect. Fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. But you look at this defense.
They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Here's Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback too.
Motion man is Schwartz.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Johnson on the return.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence.
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Black Knights will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Shit, he in it. Hey, I'm finna put the screen up.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch to be taken. And down to the 25.
Man, they cheated on the Rams. They cheated so bad, bro. That shit fucked up. Yeah, I accept it.
And I don't really know what's
He
happening
making a
here.
field
It's a
goal.
first
What the
down, but the
fuck?
field goal team is out onto the field.
Damn.
They'll They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. When you look at this defense, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stafford. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Here's Stafford.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Lawrence will throw.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, his 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind? Yes, and yes, because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Up the middle, Nwangu.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Another run now for Nwangu. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. The Saints at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
48 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
Kyle Pitts.
And down to the 7-yard line. And they rattle off a big one. 59 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Red on red. Hey, kill. Here we go.
They'll run with Chubb. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Nick Chubb
with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year,
as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives. And
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
what's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Gets through, and now an opening.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's good for a save.
Now a first down throw, Stafford. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
White. 59. What are you hot?
From the gun, here's Stafford.
He'll check that down to Nwangu out of the backfield.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This now a 3rd and 4. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
They'll look to throw.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted.
Picked off, Byron Jones. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Sets up first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Hey, easy.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Ready up.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Lawrence. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Sink right. Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence.
This is caught. Touchdown.
Kyle Pitts.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Black Knights are able to add on to their first half lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Tucker with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half.
Saints 3.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And some space here. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Saints 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Lawrence.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure.
Taking it right down Broadway.
Through the middle of the field.
And touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Black Knights just continue to roll.
Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
The score, Black Knights 42, Saints 3. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Man, that's supposed to be cash right there. That's me.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. First play's a run with Nwangu. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
They'll go right back to Nwangu.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Nwangu.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Give left side here for Nwangu.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Handoff here to Nwangu. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
On first down, Stafford here.
He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Come on, man.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Brian Asamoah making the play defensively, beating him behind the line for the loss.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive.
I
Your
hope
second
that
and
ain't slide
13.
too.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain
Turn
of
to the
5.
what?
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their number one goal every game
Don't
is
matter.
stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is third down and 8. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends.
Going there.
The Saints on third down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is third and 8.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Now it's Nwangu.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Touchdown, Saints. Michael Pittman, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield.
Ty Johnson. One man to beat. Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1-yard line. As close as he can possibly get, but still, what a return.
And, partner, not only is he kicking himself right now, he's going to petition the league for 99-yard fields. That's almost not fair to get it that far and not get into the end zone. Nevertheless, a great return.
Chubb will take it in. Touchdown.
For as good as Nick Chubb is in the open field, he's every bit as good when they line him up down near the goal line. He's a speed back between the 20s, but a power back down close, and he forces his way into the end zone.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it.
That's caught. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Stafford.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Drops this off with Nwangu.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
40 guys! 40 guys! Zebra!
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive.
I knew he was going to swap it. I knew he was going to light his
Stand
ass
right
up.
now in the fourth quarter. This was pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay,
I really want
the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation
so
for the rest of the time that they
goody,
play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
goody. Open
Just 2
up my
minutes remaining
goody.
here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Goody, it's so goody.
Behind the chains, second and 13. Nwangu.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42.
155 yards rushing for him now at this point. There is third down and 4.
Here's Nwangu. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a hole right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
As he'll kick it away for the second time. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is going to blow up in their faces. Not only do they not get the first, they're going to lose big yardage as well.
Fourth and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake. But Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the fourth quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it. And they were ready for it and stopped it.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught.
I choose to eat it right now. Raise your hand, I just choose eat it tomorrow. Raise your hand, I just choose eat it right now.
And they are going to score.
Why you just, oh, you raise your hand.
Touchdown.
That means that you're going to be touched tomorrow.
Good shit, boy.
Wow, you raise your hand.
Good shot.
Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Andy, that's your dude that's shooting?
Saints offense on the field.
No, switch with me right here. This nigga ain't shooting right here. You can have it.
Time that they would need a
So which one is it? This one?
second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half is pretty much
He can't shoot. I mean, he's trying to shoot, but
Their opponent was playing, and partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's second and 7.
that's crazy.
On the run is Nwangu. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Throw it up.
Anybody else play that game?
Defense walks off
What the fuck was that? You just heard that?
with their heads held high.
What?
By the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination sides of the football here in this one.
He certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all
Tight,
the time.
man.
You go into each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense. A complete